Morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are on day 14. It is not day 14. I'm ahead. I don't know how I got ahead. I'm just going to keep going with it. Hopefully I won't get farther ahead. I'm going to use, today the prompts for 14 are tick and yokai, which is a Japanese ghost-like figure, heroine monster thing. So I got on Pinterest and I found a picture of one, and he kind of looks like he's scared. So I'm going with that theme since it is Halloween. And I printed a picture of a tick, but my printer cut it off. So I'm like, okay, so the tick is running away because he's scared too. I go with that. I use a dictionary definition, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I've done it a lot. As well as some paints. I got more paints at Target yesterday, and I'm going to keep them here at home. But I love the names. Stretchy Wetsuit is blue. Snuggly Teddy Bear is a light brown. Coral K is coral. Juicy Lime is a lime green. Magical Pegasus is a metallic pink. Yellow is a warm sunshine, and a brown is a woolly alpaca. I love the names. I have all satin finishes except for the one metallic pink, but they're really super smooth. They formulated them apparently, supposedly last year sometime, and I'm not going to stores, so I'm getting brave enough to go into a couple things with masks on and everything else. A lot of people no masks, but I still wear mine. That paper looks wrinkled, but it really isn't. I don't know why it looks wrinkled on the camera. It's interesting. So I'm just tearing up my elements, getting them ready to fit and go places that they need to go. So I am going to try and edge them with ink and a little bit of color to them besides just the flat paper and having the white edge. This one, I admit, is not one of my favorite, but it's okay. I know that in the end it's all going to look fine, and they don't all have to be stupendous. So speaking of stupendous, did anybody guess what was on the end of yesterday's video? I don't have any comments about it, so I don't know. Now granted, it's early in the morning and there could be other comments because that was a long video. I will tell you what it is. It was, and if you didn't watch the whole thing, go to the end of yesterday's video. It is a certain time of year here on Lake Murray. They catch some kind of certain fish, but they attract them with lights. And they go out late at night, and they have these huge floodlights on the front of their boats, and they go real slow, and they attract the fish and catch them. I don't know what kind it is, but it is creepy when you see them in your cove and they're under your bedroom window and all you see are these weird green lights. They're usually green lights. I don't know why. Or it's the reflection off the water that turns it green. I don't know. But it looks like aliens landing. That particular boat was super close, and our house is on a hill, so the water is down below, and the juxtaposition of the angle of the lights bouncing off the water, hitting side of a hill where our house is, it's really creepy. And you're like, ooh, and then you hear the boat and you're like, oh, okay, they're catching fish. That's fine. No aliens, just fishermen. But it's really spooky. I'm like, ooh, that'll be good. That happened in the beginning of September. I said, ooh, that's going to make a great video for Halloween. So I photographed it or made a clip. And here's where I'm looking at all the names of the paints. But yep, I got 7 of them. Of course, I couldn't skip a yellow. But it's crazy. It was fun to include that on a Halloween video, and I knew I had that in the can, supposedly, theoretically, on my phone. I'm gonna have to wipe out some of my memory because my Mac just now froze because there's too many pictures. And I do delete my videos like the day after. I used to keep them and store them on a, what do you call those? Auxiliary disk space, whatever you call those things. And I'm like, really? It's not like I'm a TV channel or have a lot of followers. I'm just going to, it's all in YouTube. I'm going to let YouTube keep it and I'm deleting them. But I do have an immense amount. I think I can't remember how many pictures are on my phone. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like 9,000 or something like that. And 400 videos. They're little ones. They're like the egrets at the beach and things like that. So anyhow, I wanted a torn look on the edge of this piece of paper that I painted yellow. And I'm just going to write on it, who's afraid of who? Because both the tick is running away and the Yoki guy looks like he's scared. That could be his natural looking face. I don't know. But they both look afraid of each other. So I'm going to say, who's afraid of who? Boo. And see how they run. It's like our dog. He thinks he's this big, brave animal that weighs 400 pounds. And then if you go boo, he runs. And I wanted to bring a little bit more of the green in. And since I have green that's called Juicy Kiwi, I decided to go with it. But I had to get a brush that wasn't super wet. And I just wanted it matte finished on the edge, even though it's satin paint. But you know what I'm saying. I didn't want it transparent. Now these paints are thin. They are a tad transparent, but I need to use them on a jelly plate. I might do that later. I'm going to journaling club this afternoon. 2 doctor's appointments yesterday, 2 tomorrow, today for you. Just, you have to get all these follow-ups and everything. Tests have to be run in auxiliary offices, and getting a yearly physical requires about 3 different or 4 different appointments. At least here in the United States, they can't do it in one place. And I have limited time, so I was sent to the hospital on the other side of Columbia, and they could do them both on the same day at the same time, and that just worked out perfectly. So thank you to the nurse that coordinated all that last month. Anyhow, I may go to the beach tomorrow afternoon, otherwise it's early Thursday morning. And there may not be a video on Thursday. That would catch me back up. That's an opportunity to get caught back up. So if there's not a video Thursday morning, don't freak out, okay? There may or there may not be. I don't know. But somehow I got ahead one day. I'm sure it was filming ahead while my sister was here because I can never keep track of any of that kind of stuff. So thanks for watching. Don't let any kind of flea or yoki get you. See you all tomorrow. Bye.